is a city. Some call it Denton, Texas.
We call it ReaperLand.
Live.
We're about to be.
Ah,
There we go.
there we go. Now we're live.
Now I think we're live. You should be able to hear us.
Hello, Cranky Dog, Madman, Zox, Zoe.
Thank you for all the wonderful compliments
Zox,
telling me what a great art
Cranky
director I am
Dog.
today.
Zox, what's your phonetic? How do you want us to say that?
And Pocket Lint.
Oh, you got pocket lint. You're remembering.
Yeah. Yep. We can hear you.
Hey, Cranky Dog. Cranky Dog is the one who sang.
Oh, rhymes with socks. Okay.
Okay,
Zox.
Zox.
Okay. What do you mean he sang?
Hey, Mech Boy. Thanks for joining the club.
Yeah. Remember, I'm a boomer. It's, where are you pointing?
I don't think you were there for the MSP awards.
No,
ceremony.
no, I go home.
Cranky Dog sang a parody song at the beginning of the.
Was it like Hangover 2, where the guy is doing Allentown, but he's putting his own words?
Yeah,
to it?
what was the song, Cranky? The Muppet Show theme song.
Oh, yeah, cool.
But it was tailored towards the MSP.
Yeah, very cool.
It's
yeah.
recorded. We have it recorded.
Oh, seriously?
so.
I gotta look at
Yeah,
that.
I think it was from the stream when we did the stream, so it's recorded. So might make it a soundbite for you.
Yeah,
Great.
I'd like to see that. Ed and I used to make up our own words to songs and parodies and all that all the time.
Yeah, people do it all the time.
Yeah, but we were good at it.
we were good
We were
at it.
awesome.
So I guess I was gonna build this. We'll talk about this during it, but I think just building stuff while we're talking is a little bit boring. But we can. There's a lot to talk about, especially for the year of 2025.
Okay, and did you got the thing from last night?
Your
The
video?
sign.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
I saw George and them, and they sent me a message, an email. Was that my phone?
Yes, because I just sent you a text.
Oh.
Some pictures I wanted to put on the show today. There you go.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I showed the sign off last night. Let me see if I can pull them up on here. Nope, I can't. But I can get them. One second.
Hey, Michael Paints.
Hey, Michael. I saw Michael was here this morning. Michael, you were also watching Luca. He was gifting subs in Luca's chat, I saw.
Cranky Dog only found the latter half of the song on the stream.
Oh, interesting. I'll check the YouTube one as
Well,
well.
Cranky, you're going to have to come over here during ReaperCon. We have a green screen right over there. I'm looking right at it. And we can film you doing the parody all over again.
Yeah, we could do that.
Hi, Quindy LaRue. And Maltex. And, okay. Anki
2014.
Keen. I'm assuming that's the correct way. Anyway. So, there they are. Madman. Yes.
What'd you do during the snow break?
I came up and worked.
Oh.
Again, being an owner, you don't get days off. Worked the store. Yeah, Matt, Cranky Dog, we'll get you popular. You can be competing with Weird Al Yankovic or something, Worked the store. No one came by, but I was still working at the store. And going through my coins. And I text you, I found my very first coin error. And there you go. It's kind of hard to tell, but you can see right along the edge where Liberty, L-I, is gone.
Yeah, where it says Birdie.
And God is very, very faint, and, in God we trust is faint. And then you come over here to the other side. It's actually 1991, but you can see where the 1 is now just very, very...
It's small or faded.
Faded. Now, what they call they call these grease coins.
Oh, okay.
Something has gotten in the mold when they were pressing the coin, preventing it from doing a full strike. And so, yeah, it's worth more than a penny. I don't know how much, but I know it's worth more than a penny.
Because there was some kind of liquid or oil.
Or some material in there when it's in the because they do I think it's 10,000 presses. They do 4 billion in a year. 4 billion pennies just at 1 mint. So, and I watched a special on how fast they do it, and I forget. It's something like 10,000 in an hour or something like that they press. So, yeah, occasionally, errors will happen. or the mold will suddenly wear out for some other reason. But anyway, so there you go.
I was going to take some pictures to show you because we went to some antique malls. So thanks, Chosos, for the follow. We go to antique malls all the time. And
Really?
at antique malls, there's a lot of the times I've started looking now that I've talked to you about messed up coins and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of displays and people that used to collect these that you can see at antique malls.
Yeah.
So they normally have them in like little plastic boxes that are like graded or
Yes.
they're
The
certified.
plastic. Yeah. What is that? Miniatures
Den rating us.
Oh, thank you.
Hey.
You can send these coins off if you want to. And PCGS.
Yeah.
And you pay a fee, and they will grade it and encase it in plastic. So, because your acid in your fingers will wear it or tarnish it or whatever else. And
Collector's item.
Yeah. So that's how you get it graded. Like I said, I don't know how much it's worth, but there's my first error. So I was very happy
the first
about
one
that.
you found yourself.
The first one myself, yeah. Found that in loose change from the store.
Well, I have some pretty good. Well, I just to say, hey, Luco, thanks for rating us. I saw you were had a big hype train. You were getting a lot of subs there. So congratulations, welcome back. I know you're painting again. You were back. I thought you were going to be in Texas in January. Am I wrong, or is that another month? I don't know if you're still here, but I know a lot of people raid and leave because they need to go eat dinner and stuff and hang out. But for some reason, I thought you were teaching a class in Austin. I thought. But anyway, hope you had a good stream, painting and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just catching up on Dave's coin
Yes,
findings.
That's my new hobby, is finding coin errors. So, and I have a retail store over here, so I can go through all the coins from the retail store.
He says, I was going to be, but then issues happened. I had to postpone it. Okay, cool. End of the year. Nice. Well, maybe we can work something out where you can come teach or come hang out at Reaper, because I know you're going to be not too far from us.
Yeah.
Only about 3 hours or so, 4 hours.
Where's he going to?
I think Austin.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
he's supposed to be teaching some workshops down there.
And see, you could also coordinate with Cranky Dog, and he could show up and he could be right over there at that green screen, and you can be backing vocals for Cranky Dog.
And Miniatures In, I know we talked about your idea in a couple of meetings a couple of months ago about enlarging certain models to artist size. I don't know what we would call it. We would call it something. I know a lot of people like to do like art prints or something like that. And
You could call them proofs.
Proofs. It is something that we're interested in doing.
Yeah.
But right now it's just we're moving the building. We're fulfilling the Kickstarter. We have DDRPG. So we're just trying to finish spinning some plates, but I think that's on the docket for painter scale. That's a good way to put it. I know Ron's super interested in it, so it is something that's on the list. And your check's in the mail.
Like Warhammer buggies?
Like the Warhammer buggies?
Biggies.
Oh, biggies?
Oh, I guess. I don't know.
Bad eyesight? Yeah, it's good. Biggies.
It'd be great. Yes.
It will happen eventually, I'm pretty sure. It's something
Surf for a large scale.
Oh, he should be our first one.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool.
Anyway, so that's what I did over the ice days. Is
Look at your coins.
Look at my coins and work at the factory in the shop. What did you do, pray tell? You weren't here.
I was sick. So I know I got sick the week before.
Yeah.
And I got better. So like Monday and Tuesday.
You got better?
I got better. Tis but a scratch. Tis
Well,
but a flesh wound.
Yeah. Sarah turned him into a newt.
I got better. But I did. Monday and Tuesday, I started to improve. And then we had the snow. And then I was like, yes, snow day. And then Sarah got sicker. And then I got sicker. And I don't know if we were sick with something else. And then we got something else. Like we were sick and then we got something else. I don't know. But then we finally went into urgent care and got our antibiotics and things like that for bronchitis, I think is what we had.
Oh, yeah. Now, see, Vicky, Reaper Harley gets that when there's been a rapid temperature change, and then it goes back up and comes down. Not just once, but over a series of up and down, up and down. Yeah, she'll develop that.
What we think happened is that we did our big Friendsmas, and there was kids there, children. Like
I want everybody to know I wasn't invited.
Oh, yeah. And there was young children, those little plague bears.
Did you know that the 4th grade is actually what the CDC watches? Is that the age group and everything else? Is that most sicknesses will start developing in the fourth grade? Yeah.
Dang kids. And that's what I
Dang
hear from
kids.
kids. Or from
Germ
parents.
carriers, all of them.
That's what I hear from parents is that they get sick. Like kids go back to school.
Yeah.
And then all the kids are touching hands, holding hands.
Yeah.
Kissing and
Because they're all,
breathing.
you know. Yeah.
And they come home and give it to their parents, and their parents get sick. Yada yada. It's the cyclical cycle, so you could say. Because I did drum corps. I know we're going on a little tangent here, but we have a lot of stuff to discuss. But when I did drum corps, we went on tour for the summer. And when you're on tour, you basically live on a bus, a tour bus.
Yeah.
A charter bus.
Yeah.
And so if one person on your bus gets sick,
Oh, yeah.
your whole bus is pretty rude.
You're now the plague bus.
It's devastating. So that was my snow.
Now, where did you guys do your laundry when you were out on tour? And
We have laundry days, so it's like every 14 days they stop at a
laundromat.
A laundromat, and then all the kids go in, and we all just do our laundry.
Oh.
We basically swarm the laundromat for like 8 hours. So all the staff does their stuff, and because you stay at high schools when you're on tour. So like you rehearse all day. Let's say you finish rehearsing at 8 p.m. Take showers, have dinner, load all your air mattress, all your clothes and stuff onto the bus, and then you travel all night. So you sleep on the bus at night, and you travel all night until you get to your school about like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then they wake you up off the bus. You have to go blow up your air mattress in the gym. You sleep, wake up, rehearse all day. Maybe have a show. Yeah, DCI. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, drum corps. DCI, Drum Corps International. I did it for 2 years. It's probably because you age out when you're 21, so you can only do it until you're 21.
No boomers.
No. They age you out because it's so rough on your body, and it's only for the summertime.
Right.
So
you
those
were in
3
good
months.
shape because I saw videos of you like with your feet holding and bouncing
Yeah.
people and all that sort of stuff.
It's about 60 pounds lower than I am now.
What instrument did you?
I did color guard.
He
so
did.
No
he did the
instrument.
flags. He impaled people on the flags.
Yeah, rifles and sabers and flags. I did that for about 14 years of my life, and then I retired in 2016. I used to teach a lot of high schools and stuff, but yeah. I didn't know you did UNT, Michael. Sick. They have a good band program. So yeah.
I also have a few pictures of the current
building
shop.
The current one, yes, because I didn't get the white bins yet.
Oh yeah, I think I got those.
You can just send them to me, and I'll put them in there. We'll look at some building pictures real quick just to get that out of the way. I know we talked about it on Reaper Live last night, but it's always good to look at again.
Yeah,
'Cause
I wasn't here for Reaper Live.
I went
so,
through them
yeah.
quickly.
Yeah,
You showed up at the end, I think.
Yeah, right there. It's like, well, it's after 7. They should be done. I was
Oh.
finally settling down, and then no, you guys are wrong.
Yeah, we went a little late last night. Let's see.
Yeah, what does Ron know about white bins? Absolutely nothing.
I mean, they were pretty easy to move. It looked like bins wise, the white bins.
Oh, okay. I'm going like, what angle is this? This is the old factory. It's not the new one.
Oh yes. I wanted to also show the space being emptied out.
Yeah.
Because we could also talk about in the future. Let's say 5 years from now. I'm mainly looking at these for the future,
Ah,
so we can be like, oh, I remember when that was.
got to take the Raptor. I love that Raptor sign. Let's see. What do we got here?
This is where internet is. Or the
Yeah.
Pac-Man. We got the Pac-Man up there on the far
Yeah.
right, far left. Yeah. Here we go.
There you go. Yes, it is really looking barren.
I can't wait for it to be like empty.
We've also taken the fart zone signs. Those are
Yeah,
actually
we talked
those
about
have been put up on the men's bathroom at the new factory already.
I have a picture of it. Let me reload these, just so I make sure I got it. Oh, dogs.
Mm-hmm. Can't go wrong with dogs. Oh.
She was like, "No, it's cold."
Yeah.
The sign.
Yeah.
So this got taken down. I think this is going like right outside in that dirt patch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna put the poles back up and somewhere.
Yeah, this is a very iconic sign. I know there's a lot of some of my favorite pictures of the Reaper factory is at nighttime when this was lit.
Yeah.
And people come by when the game store used to be there. A lot of people used to take pictures
Yeah.
of the neon.
So yeah, it's definitely going back up at the new place.
These are just some videos of the paint department stuff. Oh, I took this a while ago.
Yeah. Okay. So this is where metal molds were, and packaging. At one point in time, when we were putting up the metal tubes, I think I've told this story before, someone mentioned they look like ICBM missiles.
Yeah.
So Ed and I painted, that's a U.S. Minuteman that's cooling off casting. The door above it was because I always wanted 2 exits, and upstairs is storage, and I wanted 2 exits in case of fire. So the only thing they knew how to do was put a door there and then a ladder for you to crawl over the missile, and then you were standing on a mezzanine and you could safely get out. Well, they didn't want the mezzanine, so we took it, and it's like, well, okay, you got a door to deal with.
Yeah, that's all on them. Oh, these are the, you can see that.
Yeah, library boxes.
Here's the fart sign right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
Yep. On the men's bathroom.
Yeah, I really like this little cutout.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty neat.
Yeah. So we got those are the library boxes that they were putting up.
Oh, somebody called it an ossuary. I think it's because it's the Library of Bones.
Oh,
like an ossuary.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I figured that was a cool name.
Yeah,
The
that's cool.
ossuary.
Gosh, this is old.
This is last week. Yeah.
This is when we were putting up the old last week. The library boxes. Yeah. Gosh, this is so old.
Yeah. Let me see. I have your current ones. I think I did. I should have put them in here. Let me make sure. Upload. Photos. Recents. Upload. Okay. I guess I just didn't hit upload.
Oh.
I showed this picture of Ron's little stairway. I figured it was a cool picture.
Yeah.
Because when I was leaving, I was like, oh, this looks neat. I guess, are you going to take all the art that's in the main hall and put it on these walls?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I figured that's a pretty smart place to put it.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a 90, which I don't think you saw in any of the angles. There's a black, right there on the sign. But anyway, there's a black sign that says Reaper. You can't see it there. 9062 Teasley Lane. I was going to take that and redo the address and put it on the game store.
Am I in the right? Oh, I'm in the wrong folder. I was like, what am I doing? John Cheryl's ReaperLand.
Let's see. Need a boogeyman at the bottom of those stairs. Yeah.
Here we go.
Ah, there we go.
There we go.
See, this is after the library boxes, and now we're dealing with the white bins past the yellow, and that's where we store all the stuff, and that's what we've been working on.
Now the yellow bins are in place, or white bins.
Yeah, but these are the old bins. The old bins, white bins, are like a foot wide, and we're shrinking them down to about 8 inches to make room so we can hold everything.
Yeah, we started running out of space.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a new system because instead of having the internet walls, they're going to be a part of this now. So we're kind of merging them together in a new system.
I thought you were going to tell them about the cattle prod I was going to start using.
Oh, man. My dad, I have good memories of cattle prods. My dad is a cattle hauler.
Oh.
So I've been around that my whole life.
But in fact, that's what I was working on is changing out the old white bins for the new white bins.
Mm-hmm. And then they're going to have some kind of hook on them? Or
just a little 6-inch hook that you could put the individual blisters on. So as you're pulling orders, you just pull it off the hook. Oh, you're out, reach in, grab a 6-pack, put it on the hook. And
then now the 6-packs are there for distribution.
Yeah.
So now they're kind of combined into one.
Yeah.
If anybody has ever seen what internet looks like now, everything was on the walls like a store.
Right. But if you needed a 6-pack, you had to go back to the other side through the offices to get there. So better organization. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite thing about having a new factory and building new is because I've talked about this a lot, is that moving into that building 20 years ago, things were in certain places.
Yeah.
And then over the past 20 years...
It's the AC.
Oh. Over the past 20 years, things have moved.
Yes.
Mold making's not in the same spot. The yellow
packaging's not in the same spot. Internet's not in the same spot.
Yeah, we didn't have the ossuary. We didn't have white bins.
Right.
Then.
So basically, as you're expanding, it's like, okay, we need to do this. Okay, do that.
Yeah, move this over here.
Yeah, now do this. Now do this. And then before you know it, it's like, who the hell organized this?
So now it's going to be nice because everything's kind of closer, and probably going to have a pretty good flow to it. We don't have to walk all the way across the building to grab
Yeah.
something and come all the way back. So it should, in theory.
What is Restream.io? I've received 100 messages today.
Restream is what we use to stream to all the platforms at once.
Oh,
so we're on
okay.
YouTube, we're on Facebook, and we're on Twitch at the moment.
Oh.
So Restream is the program that we use to do that.
Ah. Yeah, and you also find some problems. So as we uncover the problems, it's like, what the hell were we thinking? So we're dealing with fixing those. This is just the same, but it's just moved over to the right. You can see right there the Darwin slide. Thank you very much, chat. That's the metal molds area. There is the shrink wrap machine. To the right is paint, part of paint.
Yeah, there's Audrey too.
There's Audrey right there. And that's about all you can see with that one. I was having to try and shoot under the, and then the forklift path for the forklift to put up stuff on that second shelf.
Yeah, and I guess the important thing is when we had to put all these shelves out and we were deciding where they were going, you had to make enough space for carts because our main mode of the thing that everybody uses every day is carts.
Yeah.
So these things right here.
Yeah.
So being able to pull everything.
Maltex. Look, it's the Ark of the Covenant. I saw over there to the right, next to the shrink wrap, that one pallet there of blue tubs.
Yeah.
If you go back to the other one, I was like, oh, that looks like the front of the Yenko just sticking out there.
Oh, it does. Blue and white.
But yeah, that'd be great. That's going to be in Ron's office, the Ark of the Covenant. He's the Indiana Jones fan.
And you can't see much from Ron's office.
No, you cannot. Well, because the library boxes, we changed up how we're going to do it. Now the library boxes are so tall. I made sure to build an area for Ron to come out, and I forget what they called it in Rome, but it was in the Colosseum where the emperor would sit. And he would do his big thumb up, thumb down, and I was always joking that that's where Ron's gonna do that. But now you can't see anything because of the library boxes.
It looks exactly like this. So he steps out of his office and he stands on that little cutout for him.
Yeah.
And it looks like this. You can't see anything.
All right. Which is good. He would always give you a thumb down anyway.
Yeah, I know. I think the only thing you can see is paint, but to be fair, all he has to do is walk a little bit to the right and he can see everything.
Yes, but that would require effort.
I know. He's just going to have a little dumbwaiter system.
See, and I can say that because Ron is not watching the show.
Yeah, he doesn't watch. Speaking of Ron's office.
There's Ron. Yes, there's Ron's office.
His windowless thing. And now he's like, the windows are too tall. Like, if I want to go look, I can't turn my desk and look. I got to stand up and look down.
Yes, and I'm sorry, but that it kind of went that way, and the only reason why is that you can see right there in the corner, there's a cross beam support for a beam, and so there's the metal beam for structural support, so you can't cut into that to put yourself in a window.
Yeah, get a milk crate to stand on.
There you go.
We should start taking like company bets, like start a pool if things are going to accumulate on those windowsills.
Oh yeah, they will.
When the windows are put in.
In fact, I think he wants another one too somewhere. I forget where.
Side?
Probably, yeah. And what you don't see is that there's another corner office.
Oh, the Indiana Jones room.
Yeah. Actually, if I'm pointing, it's going to be that way.
This way.
No, that way. Yeah.
Not if, it's wet.
Yes.
But he also has like a little cutout. I didn't take a picture of it, but when you first walk in, there's like a little.
Yeah, and
closet.
that's something to do with the cross beam supports. Yeah.
It's like a little closet. I don't know what he's going to use it for, but
wash his hands. It's not my office. I don't care.
That's true. And right now, I think his is the only office with windows. I don't think anybody else has windows.
No, I didn't want windows. Vicky, Reaper Harley will always joke with me that, I'm just a vampire.
Oh.
She likes going with the sunroof open, and I like it always closed. And thank you.
Cucullum?
Cucullum, yeah. Cucullum, yeah. Still have his Indiana Jones shrine. Yes, Cranky Dog, yes.
Cubiculum. Cubiculum.
Yeah.
I think
Cubiculum, yeah. Cubiculum.
Cubiculum.
Oh, there you go. Thank you. See, the infinite knowledge of chat. never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, and then this. We talked about this.
Yeah,
'Cause I saw this when I was
Reaper
leaving.
Harley got that. We had always mentioned that we would get a street sign and call instead of it's technically it's part of Teasley Lane, but instead of that, we're just going to put up a street sign that says Ed's Way. And Reaper Harley came up with something for Ron, but I forget what it was.
Oh, she's in chat. She might be able to tell us.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's going to be a sign that's going to be outside that you can see,
So it's gonna be like the
mounted on a pole.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be the actual like street sign.
Yeah,
Ed's Way. Something Ed. Oh, hearts.
Yeah.
Load. Ed's Way. I think that's really funny because for a couple of years I was like, oh, we should just name it Ed Pugh Way, right, or something like that. But Ed's Way is really funny because of the double meaning.
yeah. Roger, I can't because technically it's part of Teasley Lane. It is public drive, but it's part of the Teasley Lane, and I can't rename Teasley Lane, so it'd just be more of it's not a private street, so can't do it.
Is that how people name their streets?
Yeah,
Like sometimes when you go to people's houses, they have a road that goes to their house.
yes, and I have a story for that.
It'll say like Overton Road or something.
If you go Google Pugh's Court, Pughs Court in Crystal River, Florida, you will see where my dad grew up.
Oh.
And what happened is that my grandmother lived at the end of the street. She was the only person there. And again, this is in the 50s and 40s and right. Yeah. So she was the only one there. And so at some point she decided to petition the city to change it. And since she was the only one there, you have to get permissions.
Yeah.
And well, yeah, I grant my permission. So they're like, sure, change it. So she got it changed to Pugh's Court.
Pugh's Court.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, that's how you know you made it. Yeah.
Yeah. At least my dad did.
True.
In fact, Vicky would have friends from Florida that were Elks, and that was almost like their pilgrimages that they would go by, get a picture of standing in front of Pugh's Court, and then send it to her.
I think if we're depending on where this goes, I think when people come and visit, people will take pictures with it.
Yeah.
I think. That's
Yeah.
cool. Turn it into like a little shrine almost. I guess kind of. So that's pretty fun. Oh, and then I have this set up. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but there you go. Hey, chat. It's a little bit thrown off, but I thought about building this on stream today, but then the more I thought about it, I was like, if it was just me, I would do this. Just kind of build it as we were talking.
And then I could just sit here and sigh like,
So, but
can we talk about something?
So I'll finish putting these together, but this is for a future set, I guess, for streaming, for painting. So you guys have seen these before. These are just the paint rack holders. I got a couple of them to stack together so we can have our full paint line, all assembled in a big, nice Coliseum-looking paint rack.
And then as we're painting, we could sit there and go, for the crowd effects, yeah.
Yeah, and we can name each bottle of paint after chat. And so just testing angles. Get some glue? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I might do some wood glue. But obviously this is a lot. But once I get it all built, I'll spend some time in the future building it for a set. For a set.
Yeah. You have no pictures. Take a picture of that and put that up.
Whenever I move it to the... Oh, you mean like right now?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I can do it.
There is and since it's at the store, we should pump it anyway. What is it? Tomorrow is a one-piece event. Grand Archive card game at the Reaper Game Store tomorrow. And John is setting up. I don't know, John. Can you describe the?
Yeah. So the Reaper Game Store, because we've done a few streams for the Reaper Game Store for like tournaments and stuff. And I guess they needed my expertise.
There you go. Yeah.
On streaming, I guess you could say, for certain events. But now, the word's starting to spread, and a lot more people are wanting to do more streamed events at the game store. So in the future, we'll probably have to get it set up for them, so I don't have to keep moving this stuff. But yeah, I took a picture so I can show you. But I've been testing some cameras, some camera angles and things like that, and setting up the stream for tomorrow. Why does it feel like I'm putting... Oh, I put it in the wrong folder again. Dang it.
Just can't find good help these days, people.
I'm normally so organized. See, iPad X3, green screen. There we go. I know it doesn't look the greatest. But, so we have this truss that we got for ReaperCon a couple years ago. And it's a big metal truss that holds lights and cameras. And so it's perfect for live streaming card games.
So, yeah, as people, you have the camera down angle, so that, yeah.
Yeah, I have it right there. There's the camera. So I was testing it, and I needed a dummy battery for it, a small HDMI, and things like that. But it's cool because this truss has been great, because a lot of times what people do is they'll attach a camera to the table.
Yeah.
And they'll have like a boom arm that goes over with the camera.
Yeah.
But what happens is when the players are sitting at the table, they bump into it, they knock it around. So it's like all wobbly and shaky, and it's just not a good viewing experience where it's all wobbly and stuff. So having this heavy duty truss that we got for ReaperCon, it's always really good to put above the table. It's out of the way. You can tie all the cables to it and things like that. So yeah, I have truss issues. Yeah, that's right.
There's a good dad joke. Thank you, Copperhand.
And so that is what I'm doing all day tomorrow. It is their regionals, so it's a regionals event. I think the event is capped at like 50 people, I think. We did a big sorcery event where it was like 74 people, things like that. So
While you're busy doing that, Lauren and David and Ron and Kevin and I will be moving internet.
Hey, I would help, but
yeah.
But
I sent you another picture of the green screen.
yeah. Oh, I gotta take the green screen too.
Oh, do you?
I do, because we're gonna use it for the commentators.
Oh, and they are going to be in the pizza dungeon?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Because we have an area for the pizza dungeon. Hey,
There you go. There you go, Cranky Dog. That's the green screen I'm talking about.
Yeah, boom. That one's portable. So this one behind us, you can't see it, but this green screen behind us right now is attached to the wall.
But that's portable.
That one's portable, so that'll be able to move it. And then there's you guys. There's how we can see you with the TVs. There's chat and the overlay right above here. So that's the plan for tomorrow. And that's, I have a love for card games, and I love streaming, and I love watching streams of card games. So it's just right up my alley. So if I can help out the game store, I'm all for it. Need a backup chorus? We can work on that. But yeah.
Already making demands. If I'm going to be there, I need 5 Diet Cokes,
In the green
iced
room.
to 33 degrees. Yeah.
In the green room. And then also we announced the hotels going live.
The 24th?
The 24th, next Friday.
For people to reserve their rooms.
There you go. Hotel block opens on January 24th. And we talked about the hotel that is behind it that's going to be planned to be opened. We just can't reliably rely on it.
Yeah,
because of construction.
that it's going to be done.
And delays and things like that. So it might open up the week before ReaperCon. It might open up the month after ReaperCon.
Yeah.
Who knows? So if you didn't see it last night. But like I said, we're working on this just for, I also wanted to see camera angles and what this would look like. Obviously, this is not a great camera angle for painting because I would be painting like this, right? You would just see it from the side angle.
Well, you need a dedicated camera just for the figure, and then type thing, and then
and then I could use the truss for like a wet palette or anything like that. So but the plan is I want to try to do the C-knot bush strategy, because I haven't seen anybody do it for miniature painting, and I haven't really seen anybody try to attempt it but him. So he does the harmonica holder.
Yeah.
So he has a harmonica holder with a camera on it.
Yeah.
So as he's sculpting, you can see the first person view. And I was like, why has nobody tried that for painting? And I don't know why.
Probably unless you have macro lenses, because the camera itself can only get so close, and then it just loses. But if you have a macro lens, you can get that.
Yeah,
close.
he has a pretty good camera. And so I looked at the one that I asked him which one he was using, and he told me. I was like, cool. So I might look at it, but I'll test what we have here first. Not for the harmonica holder, but also just testing camera angles and stuff like that. So obviously we put the camera like to the left back here, like behind you, going over your shoulder. So, you know, you've seen a lot of people make YouTube videos and things like that all the time of like over the shoulder, things like that. So it's just we want to do more, or at least I do. I want to do more streaming from the studio because I know we have Ann stream every day. We love Ann. She's amazing. So, but actually, like in here, at the end of the day, maybe towards the end of the day, because she has the morning block. We might do something in the afternoon, right before work gets out. So it's kind of like the last thing you do at the end of the day.
Like us.
Might be pretty fun.
This is how you start your weekend.
Yeah.
You got to see Dave and John.
That's right. Thursday or Friday. I was going to say Thursday. Unlike Reaper Live, where it's late at night.
Yeah.
For us, it's technically, I guess, after work. But just if you can do like the last hour and a half, 2 hours of work, you can do something like sculpting and things like that. And it's really easy to do now. So, like to get it on stream and stuff like that. Because before it was kind of difficult. Maltex, are we going to get the discontinued paint request list like last year? That depends on if Trashorama does it again. I think it was a pretty big success, I think. A lot of people got their discontinued paints at ReaperCon.
Copperhand had heard that there was discontinued paints found at the warehouse as we were moving.
Then there were some like specialty colors from ReaperCon like 2020 and ReaperCon 2022, I think, that went up or that they found. People need to hold the mini high enough to see it above the camera or the camera low enough otherwise. It's the scale issue to some. Oh, you're talking about the harmonica holder. Yeah. Because the harmonica holder is like obstructing your view.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
His wife is encouraging to do it again. Yeah, nice. It was a good thing. So I think we'll do it again for ReaperCon 2025. So we'll do that again. But hotels went up, and we're starting to open up. I think we're going to open up the registration for events soon. And then when badges get nailed down, I think Ron said probably February is when badges will go for sale. So we still got to talk about.
And you do need badges. See, that movie? We don't need no stinking badges. What about Paint Club? Paint stream from the store.
I did talk to Michael
there's a sly.
I did talk to Michael about that. We have discussed it.
Yes, according to Michael, he is confirming your statement.
Yes. So the issue, or not the issue, it's just the thing to figure out is audio. Like, how do you want the audio to sound? Because a lot of the times when there's a bunch of people in there painting, it's just a lot of chatter.
A lot of chatter, yeah, background noise.
So how do you incorporate people that...
I think, you could do a shotgun mic so that if Michael's standing here talking, it would focus on him.
Yeah.
And that would that would get rid of a lot of the back chatter there. That's one idea.
Yeah, because we discussed doing it via Discord, but also, like, I say via Discord, but... So you how do I do this? So in the store, it's just imagine a big long dinner table. Let's have the best way to explain it. And we could put a camera up at the top angle, looking down, so you can see everybody painting.
Right.
And then we can have a stationary camera for people to come by and show the models they're painting. So let's say Michael's there, and he's like, Cheryl, do you want to come show off your mini that you're working on?
Right.
She brings it up, puts it under the camera, so that way Stream and everybody else that's painting along with Paint Club can see it as well and talk about it and things like that and hang out. And then we have TVs in there. So you could put the stream or what's being shown up on the TVs. So everybody at Paint Club and everybody that's participating in Paint Club can look and see on their computers or whatever, like what people are showing off. And it's
make people
like
famous.
A Paint Club.
Yeah.
So that's the idea that we're toying with, because that way people can join via Discord. So everybody gets on, they turn their cameras on to show what they're painting. Yeah. So you have like a big TV that has everybody that's painting, but then, they're not really talking, I guess, per se, I guess.
No, that's
on the stream.
Good idea. Just how many cameras would we need? Because we still need to keep these here for the studio.
Oh, true. Probably two. But Michael has one for his iPivo. He has a document camera for what he's painting, and so you can show off people's work and stuff as well.
So we're not talking about these major.
No. I'm just talking about like a normal webcam.
Yeah.
Which I have a couple, because it doesn't need to be super high fidelity, especially the one that's like at the top angle that's showing the whole room.
Yeah.
You just need a general camera to show the room.
Well, hi, Lieutenant Floby. You missed my coin error. Thank you.
So I guess it all comes down to Michael being the host, because you would need a host for the Paint Club. Otherwise, I guess you don't need to, but it's just a lot
I
of
mean,
people
yeah,
just
we've
hanging out
done
and
live
painting.
broadcasts like when we were pulling Kickstarter and just, here you go. Here it is.
And I would want to get chat up on a TV or in some way so everybody in Paint Club can read
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
So that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
text to speech. You could do text to speech so people in chat could come over a speaker. I know
Well, you
a
might
lot
have
of
to
fun
have a
things.
communal, like a microphone that,
Pass
Dave,
around.
you want to show off your figure? So I grab my figure,
Mm-hmm.
my phone. I grab my figure and I walk over and there's a microphone
Yeah,
for me
but
to
we-
talk into.
Yeah, so where Michael sits,
Yeah.
we'd probably put something there too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it'd be like that's the main
Yeah.
hub.
And
So-
then just have an on-off switch. So if no one's there, just turn it off so you don't get any noise.
So that is an option. So Paint Club is, I forgot the days.
Uh-oh. Tuesday, it's Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah,
Right, Michael?
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Confirm that, please.
So that would be a stream on Reaper's Twitch channel on Tuesdays and Wednesdays probably.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's see. Yeah.
There you go.
Saturday, 12 to 4, Sunday, Tuesday evening, and Wednesday evening.
So Tuesday and
cha-ching! Look at that.
So-
The boomer strikes.
so Tuesday and Wednesday we can do a big stream.
Yeah.
Or like Paint Club streams.
Yeah.
Tuesday and Wednesday nights. As long as Michael's up for it, it comes down to Michael, I guess. But yes. Well, we can start working on that.
Yeah.
I can start working on that. Getting it all set up, I guess.
In between putting together this paint rack here.
It'll also be really good once all the buildings get on the same internet, because I think that's a plan, right?
That is the plan, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited about it.
Because if we do that,
In fact, while
I'll be able to grab
we
cameras.
were printing, that was one of the problems we were facing this morning, is David, our production manager, was trying to print out labels for the white bins,
Mm-hmm.
and just nothing would happen. Nothing would happen. And all of a sudden, he got a call from Lauren. Are you sending stuff to the printer? Because it went over the over
Oh.
the internet and was
'Cause they're on
printing
the same
out there in internet. Yeah.
because the good thing about that is that whenever all the things are connected, I can connect to a camera that's over there.
Yeah.
Instead of having to like run a big line or do whatever, I should be able to connect to it via the same network.
Yes.
So that solves that problem. So that's good.
Just need to get out of the old building so we can hook them all
Mm-hmm.
up.
And I can log into all the security cameras, so I can use those as actual cameras. So I can be like, hey, let's check out the game store, and then pull it up, and then it's like the down camera of
Yeah.
all the tables. Just watch people. Why not?
Yeah, I call it creeping on them.
Oh,
So
Freya, that's a good idea. Yeah.
the
About people that don't want to be streamed.
Yeah.
Maybe you would have to if you want to participate in Paint Club, have to sign something or.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not gonna be-
you're right.
yeah.
Yeah. But if we just limited it to Tuesday and Wednesday nights,
Yeah.
The
And Roger has a good point. You can put them off to the side or something.
yeah, or have a out of camera zone.
Yeah, have a zone.
But yeah, I will log in to the store security cameras, and I'll see, I don't know, Desi working the counter or something like that. And so sometimes whatever, I might have to call them, hey, you got a customer, blah blah blah, or something, but I usually just call it creeping on you. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like, well, bye Dave, and I go, I'll creep on you later.
Yeah, it's kind of what we did at ReaperCon, where I had the security cameras, but we use them as content for
Yeah.
in between segments.
Yeah.
So I do an interview, and then let's say an hour goes by until the next event.
Mm-hmm.
We would put on the security cameras so people could see what was happening in Artist Alley
Yeah.
or Hobby Hijinks.
Yeah.
And I thought that was pretty fun. So
Full of potential. See, we get all the great ideas when we're sitting here with chat.
yeah, and I've been trying to. I talked to Kara. So Kara came by for the Christmas party.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Kara came by for the Christmas party, and she came into the studio afterwards.
This
And-
studio.
This studio.
Yeah.
And because I know she made a YouTube channel recently, and I was like, I offered her. I was like, hey, maybe we can talk to Ron and Dave about, maybe once a month or something, you coming into the studio to record your videos, or if you want to come
Yeah.
do a stream for us,
Yeah.
so you can come stream
Yeah.
with us. I think that sounds fun.
I'd like to get her on the show. Hey, where are you?
Yeah, Kara. I can't remember what her hours are for her day job and things like that. So we might see Kara maybe. I would try to get her. I would love to get her like once a week at night or something, like after she gets off work, so she can come into the studio and do some painting or something like that. So.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
The Mac Attack 001.
Join the club. I need to change that wording. I don't know what we would call it. Got their pass, their season pass or something. Because I'm trying to think of ReaperLand, like a theme park.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Kara would be a great addition.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't remember meeting her before, but when I met her at the Reaper Christmas, oh yeah, okay, I remember you now. Yeah.
And I know she just deleted her Facebook. I think she's only on Instagram at the moment and Blue Sky, I think. Michael pinged her. Yeah. We talked for about an hour talking about ideas and camera angles and things like that and what ideas.
She's on the way.
Yeah. Especially because I want to see if she can teach me how to paint as a complete newbie and then see if I can get
that would actually be a good stream.
Get a bronze at Reaper.
Yeah, is that as you're learning, you could stream with her.
I'm excited for this setup though, because I don't know if I'm sure you guys have all seen. I'll look it up. I'll look up pictures.
It's all about the Discord.
Actually,
and see, I'm not on Discord, Maltex.
But so this paint rack is going to be like a horseshoe. So I got 2 corner pieces, so that are L-shaped, right? And then I got 2 middle pieces, so it's going to be like a big U, like a Coliseum. And I wanted to do this because if I try that camera angle with the harmonica,
right,
it'll look good because you'll see the big Coliseum of Reaper paints.
Yeah.
And then probably paint all the caps so they look cool.
Maybe put some eyes and a nose, and it's like.
And then we can name them, so we can be like, "Hey, this is Michael, Burgundy Wine. This is Kara." So we can make them into like little miniatures.
Someone said her name 3 times.
Oh, Twitch had commercials. Hey, Kara. Yeah, we were just talking about you. I was talking about. So we just got these big paint racks. I'm sure you've seen them before. These bad boys, and just working on a set for painting with brushes and model making for terrain and things like that. And I figured you would be nice. But we were talking about camera angles and having you on stream to come paint.
Yeah.
At some point on the Reaper stream, that'd be nice. But we talked about different ideas with.
Yeah. In fact, we've mapped out your entire career.
Yeah. Once a week, come and paint. That'd be nice. And then we talked about Paint Club streaming as well. But yes, we were talking about how you would be a great addition to the Reaper streams, I think.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people in chat were here too.
Yes.
Sign
here.
But that harmonica camera angle would be really nice to have this in the background with a big, nice mat for a painting stream. Just like how CNOT has his, I think it would look really cool. You just need that aesthetic. Yeah. And just start painting more. Obviously.
Where do you put your arms?
See, I told you. Every time when she was on the stream in the past during ReaperCon, she didn't know what to do with her hands. So she was like,
Neither do I.
I don't know what to do.
I'm with you. Neither do I. In fact, I've told this story before. Oh, I told it at the production meeting. One of the shows John and I were doing a while back. And I was just not even thinking about it, but nervously clicking a pen. Just click, 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 click. And then John looks over and goes, "Can I borrow your pen?" "Oh, yeah, here." He takes it, tosses it to the side, and starts talking again.
Ricky Bobby syndrome.
But yeah, that's that. Yeah, don't worry about it. I have the same problem, Kara.
So good.
Just look at my hands. See.
And then we also talked about some other ideas, but I think another idea is doing some kind of Sophie Says or like a Hobby Hijinks
Oh, yeah.
stream.
Yeah, where people,
A long time ago, I thought of an idea of inviting streamers on that are in the community, like Zambies or Jacob Jansen, Mike Disney, people that are in the community that are painters, Brush for Hire, there's so many painters. But having them on like once a week, and where we do like Sophie Says or Hobby Hijinks, where chat can like donate bits or channel points to spin the wheel.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the wheel spins, and it's like, all right, now put an eye patch on your left eye.
That would be
And
perfect.
then as
Yeah,
you paint or
yeah.
like, you know.
And then after you do one, if you could go in and modify it, okay, we've done that one, come up with something else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the wheel would have a bunch of options, like paint with the back of your paintbrush, or you know, things like that.
Exchange with the person to your left. Yeah.
Exactly. So doing something like that, especially if you do it live, because the reason I wanted to do like an online version is to get all the other streamers that are across the country to do it. But that just sounds like a fun stream to do once a week for a couple of hours. Just have people come on and the background gives them anxiety. Why? Is it just because it's not consistent? But yes, so the hobby hijinks, there's a ton of stuff you can do because Ludo's been doing it for years, so he has a ton of ideas. We have a bunch of the props already here.
Yeah.
With the lobster oven mitts and hats and things like that. Some goggles that make your vision all blurry. There's all kinds of things like that. So I think that is a fun stream. It's just we got to find people to come and do it that want to participate and come up with a good structure. So I'll start working on it.
So Mac Attack, you're just a few years younger than me. I'm 64.
Oh, I totally forgot about this, but I guess we can do this right now. I thought about it right before the stream. I figured it'd be funny.
Okay, what?
Kara says Michael and I will be test dummies. Yeah, Michael and Kara come do hobby hijinks.
Yeah.
To start testing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. So that's why I want to get this built, because I want to have a paint setup in here.
So what were you about to do?
So we're gonna look
Squirrel.
Up, so slang from 2024.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Yeah.
So I figured this would be fun.
Yeah.
Since it's a new year, we'll look at the slang words from 2024 and see if Dave or chat can guess kind of what they mean.
Oh, that would be good. Okay.
So
I'm game for this. Sure. Yeah.
So we already know what Riz is.
Charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah.
But do you know what Delulu is?
No.
Delulu.
Delusional?
Like, yes. You're
okay.
You're in dreamland. You're so delusional. But the
what
kids,
is it when it's when
Delulu.
what's the current phrase when you're saying no shit or no bull?
Oh, cap. No
cap. No cap.
No cap.
Yeah. Yeah.
No cap. Here's another one. Oh, I guess this one's not from 2024, but it is popular. But bussin'.
Like you're cleaning tables?
No, to use it in a sentence, people would say, like you just ate something good, and he's like, "Man, that was bussin'." Like that. That's good. That was delicious. That was great.
Bussin', huh?
Yeah, bussin'. Yeah. And I think I don't know where it starts from, but I think it means like bustin'. Like, Like I don't know, like exploding fire. Bussin'. I don't know.
Okay, I'm so old that busing was forced integration in the public schools. Okay.
Bussin' makes me feel good.
That's how old I am.
Okay, we know gyat.
Gyat.
Yeah.
I got. Gyat.
Yeah, gyat. It's like GYAHT or something like that.
What was it? Shazam or
gyat.
something? Gyat.
Gyat.
Sounds Russian.
Yeah, it does sound Russian now that you say it.
Yeah.
It's normally when you see a fine, like a very pretty individual, and you say gyat. That's how the kids say it. And I think I think it's from like when you say like God damn.
Yeah.
It's like God damn, gyat.
Gyat.
Yeah.
Gyat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how you spell it.
So you see, I'm a man, so you see this very, very pretty girl,
yes.
And then you say gyat,
yeah.
And she thinks like, I think he's having a stroke.
Yes. So that was a really popular word for the youth this year. Gyat. And I think it's shortened for gyat. Damn. Like gyat, dang.
Squee. Do y'all remember squee?
Squee.
No, other than like a pig noise?
That was a couple years ago. Squee. I do remember that. Here was a really popular one. Mm-hmm. Demure.
Okay, demure is very nice looking, but not overly stated.
Very demure. Yes.
Yeah.
Very mindful.
Yes.
Very demure. That was another big one this year. Demure.
Is that the meaning?
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's the exact meaning of the word.
Yeah, it's just a word that is not common. So I think now what's happening?
Modest, yeah.
Modest. So what I think is happening now is that words that are not very common are known, and the kids are finding them, like charisma, and they say Riz, but they just say demure because it sounds nice, but it's not something that everybody uses.
Right.
So now they're like using actual words as slang. It's weird. Sigma.
That's a study of how to do project management. I think it's the Six Sigma.
Six Sigma. This one is pertaining to, it's like the alpha, beta.
Yeah, the Greek alphabet,
Sigma.
the Sigma.
And Sigma, and this, what the kids use it as is like, you're like.
I think it's the E that you see in Excel, which is the sum key.
Yeah.
They use it. Yeah.
The kids use it like it's cool. A lone wolf, like you have like a chiseled jaw, like you're like you're so like super attractive, and you're like the alpha, I guess is how you would
that's
say
what
it.
they're.
But
Yeah.
Sigma male. Yes.
So yeah, you're the lumberjack out camping,
Yes,
chopping your own
you're
wood.
Sigma, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The best, very cool. That's how the kids use it.
So
Skibbity. I saw somebody say skibbity earlier.
Skibbity.
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 Like you're skipping. Skibbity.
Yeah. Skibidi. Skibbity.
I don't know. I'm not even a clue unless it's skipping.
Somebody said earlier the skibbity toilet. It is something that I never really understood either. But it's something that isn't it something that's like cool, like skibbity, like skibbity riz.
Why don't you just say cool?
I don't know. The kids nowadays, the slang, I guess this is how it is for every generation. But the slang that these Gen Alpha kids use, Gen Z,
you're already referring to them as these?
Yes, they're not my generation. The slang is so
these
weird.
kids these days.
The slang is
John, you
become
just aged.
It's so weird.
Okay, doesn't
It's a filler word.
Yeah, a filler word.
Yeah, I see like skibbity toilet or skibbity riz.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
you have words that don't even have a meaning. You're just using it to throw something into the sentence.
Basically.
Okay.
We sell cap, no cap.
Yeah.
Catch feels. That one's pretty self-explanatory. CEO of. So I guess nowadays people are just saying, oh, like you're the CEO of being beautiful or something like that, or you're like you're the CEO of painting. You know?
Oh yeah.
It's like you're good at it.
Yeah, that's what I'd heard is that they'd come up with a new generation designation, and now it's generation beta.
Ohio, yeah. Ohio is like another one that people use.
No, I guess they took their lead from Star Wars because somewhere we started in X, Y, and Z, and rather than in A, and now we're starting back over with Alpha, Beta, I guess.
Yeah, Ohio is bad. Yes.
Ohio.
Yes, Ohio.
If anybody has ever been to the state of Ohio,
it's gray. It's gray. It's bad. So it's like the opposite of Sigma, like Hybrid Bunny says.
But did you know that Cincinnati, Ohio, considers itself the chili capital of the world?
Chili, like food?
Like chili, the food. Okay. Yeah. And it's like, dude, you ever been down south, Texas? Come on. But yeah, and sure enough, Ed and I had heard that, and we were driving up there for some reason, and sure enough, there's like chili restaurants everywhere up there. Yeah.
Let's see. Lock In. Lock In's a good one.
It's like an overnight stay. The kids, you lock the doors.
I can see that. That's generally what it means. But when people say lock in, it's like a gaming term. Like, hey, or I guess if you're in sports, your coach would say lock in. Like,
get focused.
Get focused. It's like focus up.
Oh, okay.
Like, lock in. Like, stop thinking about other stuff. Lock in.
Stay frosty.
Yeah. Stay frosty. Yeah. Yeah. Locked in. And then everything else on this list is really not super great, but yeah. Yeah, there's the top ones. I know Delulu and like demure. Yacht was a big one.
Yacht. Now, what does yacht mean again?
Yacht. It's
normally
refers
to damn.
Like
yeah, okay.
Probably like a woman or a person of the opposite sex with like a nice ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Generally.
Yeah.
They use like when they walk by and you're like, yeah, like that's what it means. Yeah, damn, yeah.
Yeah.
But they just shorten it to yeah. Instead of saying God, it's somehow transformed into.
Well, that way it's not counted against you when you're standing in front of St. Peter, right?
Verbal catcall, exactly. That's exactly what it is. That was a big one this year.
Yeah, Tom. Well, I'll have to remember that one.
All right, let's see who's on. I can actually end the stream and do all that stuff from the iPad now.
Can
Look
you?
at me.
Look
Yeah.
at you go. You're so technical now.
Get stuff done every week. So I learn something new every week.
Back to grunts as the Neanderthals. Pocket lint?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Back to grunts.
Yeah.
Just start to go back in a cycle. Go back to old slang. Oh, no marbles. Oh, we forgot.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's do all quick marbles.
We can. Let's see. There we go.
Ooh.
So if you turn that on, you should be able
Yeah.
to hear me.
Okay. I am turning it on. Oh, this is nice. They've upped the game here on marbles. All right. Not all right.
Testing 1, 2.
Got it.
Okay. So Dave can hear me. I don't think chat can hear me yet.
Although there's an echo.
1 second. Oh, actually, hold on.
It's fine.
So now Dave can hear me,
Yeah.
and I think chat can you hear me?
Yeah. They're saying yes. All right. John is live.
Good. All right, here we go. We're gonna do a race.
Uh-oh. Getting a little shaky there.
You
Yeah.
can still see?
But the video feed has slowed.
How is that?
I don't know. Chat is just frozen. Oh, now it's back.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's do Unearthly First Journey. Looks
Yeah.
like we have an elimination rate of 30%.
Sure. Okay. Get your exclamation point plays in. Ooh,
There we go.
looks like
I'm
a
gonna join in on
Vegematic.
this one.
There's our
Exclamation point
first
play in
one.
chat.
$1963, huh? And what have we got here? You got some. Lieutenant Floby looks like he has a sword. And there's Reaper Harley. Welcome. And then there was one that has the flame around it, but you zoomed back
All right,
out,
I'm gonna
so I
start the
can't see.
countdown. You got. Let's do 20 seconds. All right, there you go.
There you go. 20 seconds. Joe, Minnesota is in.
And I believe this should be a part of the January tournament.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah.
All right, 7 seconds.
All right. Through the Vegematic. And they're off. Some taking the... Oh, got the accelerators through the roof. Others just decided to go on the stair step on the sides. Whoa. Now, where's it shooting him? Oh, into the gravity well. Right now, it's Mech Boy and Reaper Miniatures, number 3. Now dropping down to 6. Reaper Harley. Ah, got the slow. Oh, and they pop. So they'll shoot you in the air if you're not careful. And Hyper Bunny and Clavicus. So where... It's hard to see because there's not a lot of contrast. Gray Mauser, is that... No, Serenity. Yeah, Gray Mauser is number 1. Yeah. All right. Get there. Okay. The gates. Going through 3. And then they get shot. Oh, way up there. And then they have to go through the Plinko. Cranky Dog thinks he might be stuck. I don't know. I don't see him. And through the fan blade. Oh, and hammers. Going into the the filter, the colander. Nice kitty picture there. And, oh, they're already finishing. Shaking. Reaper Harley, Hyper Bunny, Clavicus. I can't get in there. You can't? Hey,
That was a weird map. I couldn't get in there.
Where's Cranky Dog? Well, everybody's still bouncing around. Yeah, very good, Reaper Harley.
Everybody's just bouncing around in here.
There's the wall.
Oh, there's the wall.
That'll take care of your bouncing. Wow, it zaps you. There, right at the last. Right, got to see yourself zapped.
Hey, Reaper Harley got second.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to push a button to talk, so I can't talk whenever I'm controlling the cameras.
All right, so Shaken. There you go. And Reaper Harley. Hyper Bunny.
We'll do one more.
Yeah. Just to kick it
just
off.
Because we forgot.
Yeah. Need a little bit more contrast to see what's going on in the map.
We'll see what this one looks like.
Goomba, huh? Is that a word?
This one got lasers.
With sharks. When I want some frickin' lasers on the shark's head. I think it's
Quindy LaRue
Goomba.
has joined.
Huh? There's Quindy, so it's suspended in midair. Apple knees. Oh, nice one. Madman. MG photo. Oh, cool. Got a little shut eye there.
All right, started to get 20 seconds. It looks like it says Goomba.
Yeah.
That's a Super Mario reference.
Oh, is it? I was going to say, is it some word for the 2024? Don't be a Goomba. All right. So they're off. I'm not sure. There's something in there, but you don't see it. And there we go. There we go. Shaken with the cat. Oh, now Knee Hive with the Spider-Man.
I think the lasers are shooting people. Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, crap. Is anybody making it past the lasers? Yeah. Okay. Bow splitter. Lieutenant Floby. With a South Park reference. Hard to see where everybody is. These are really complicated. So back into the ball. Uh-oh. Shaken, Cranky Dog. Yeah. Now where are they going? Oh, they're going through the loop into the the dry cycle. MG photo, Shaken, man. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that is a lot of lasers. Someone has a laser fetish. Lieutenant Floby. There's Cranky Dog. Socks. Green users. How you doing, Bob and Julie? So it looks like just a tube. And then it takes it, and we're all just... Oh! That's a teleport. Shaken in number 2 position, coming up on Anki 2014. And the finish. Anki. And Shaken. Shaken, number 2. Bow splitter. Madman died. There's Zox coming in. Kara. And Apple Knees. Oh, and Reaper coming in. Oh! Knocked off. No. Just came in at 11. I thought maybe you knocked off Apple Knees. Yeah. Congratulations, Apple Knees. We're waiting, Cranky. Nope.
There was the Talon Games in there too.
Oh, really?
I saw them, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Talon Games Online.
Came in, they were the last one to finish. Out of, I don't know how many people were total, but only 19 finished. Everybody else perished.
Yeah, I know. Pocket Length, those were, they need some more contrast.
Yeah, that map was a little too dark. Sorry about that one. Let's go see, let's see if we can check the results.
All right. And the results are...
Yeah, okay, so I have January here.
There you go.
January. Yeah. So right now we have Shaken in first.
All right,
105
Shaken.
points.
Look at that.
Reaper Harley's in third right now.
That's my girl.
It looks like only 5 people have points at the moment. But yeah, we'll keep going in the month of January.
Yeah, cool.
I guess let me go back in there and I'll look for a raid.
Removing the earpiece. There we go.
I'm back.
And John's back.
Yeah, and right after this, I'm gonna have to start moving everything to the game store. So I'll probably be here for most of the night. Let's see, Kana's on. Askren Art. Kalmia. Evan Blair. Hey, Evan Blair is on. Let's rate him. He's doing some concept art.
Okay.
Well, and I got my chubby little fingers. Make sure that I can do this correctly. This is my first time doing it from the iPad. Oh, I did it last night. So, just making sure.
Take us to work, Sulu.
Are you doing anything? Oh, I guess you're moving internet this weekend.
Yeah. How about you?
Doing the stream tomorrow. Another good thing that I did during the snow break real quick is we got to clean our house. So we were at home for 4 days.
Yeah.
Sick for most of it, but we just cleaned the whole house.
Now
The
you
goal
feel
is
better?
to keep it clean.
Yeah.
Oh, Marvel's music is going. Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
our parting music for you as we walk out the door.
All right, we're raiding. Bye.
Bye.
It is loud. Sorry.